Welcome to the Unperturbed podcast with your host, Dr. Rhonda Alexander. In this forum, we're going to take a look at the secrets closely held by strong Black women. It is my goal to help us all heal from the things we often hide. Join me as we take a journey to healing, wholeness, and happiness, and a state of mind that I call unperturbed. Hey, once again, it's your girl, Dr. Rhonda, and I'm back for another episode of Unperturbed. I believe this is episode 6. So if you're with me now, thank you so much for hanging in there. I am really, really excited to be bringing you this content. It's therapeutic for me, and I hope that it's helping to enlighten you and to help you to see some personal insights as well. So this episode, I'm going to be talking about your circle. Right? Who's around you? Who's supporting you? Who's pushing you? Who's pulling you? Right? Who is inspiring you to be more than you are today? I know that for some of us, we've had our circle of friends for many, many, many years. And for others of us, we have had a difficult time finding our circle. We have had a hard time fitting in, and we've seen others who have these fantastic girlfriend circles, and we're like, well, I feel like I want that kind of support as well. And I think it's really important that we have those kinds of circles. It doesn't have to be, 10, 15 girls who go on these glamorous vacations. It's really, who's your safe space? Right? Who are your secret keepers? Who are the people that will be there for you when you can't pretend anymore? Who are the people who can support you when you are at a low point or when you need to take off the mask of the strong Black woman? There has to be at least one person, right? We say circle because we hope that it's more than one, but maybe it's not. But you got to have something, someplace, someone that is able to be strong with you, that's able to lend you their strength and you for them, right? It's reciprocal. It's not just where can you receive, but where can you invest? Where can you deposit love and receive a return? That's important. In our girlfriend circles, in our general circles, because there may be circles that you have in your workplace that may include men and women. But for the most part, who you have around you will determine whether you grow, how much you grow, how fast you grow, right? How effective your life is. I heard a quote this weekend that said, if you want to go somewhere fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. You need help. You need a partner. You need a circle. And so that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about having a productive circle. Your circle is a reflection of you and you of it. And if you are the smartest person in your circle, you need to expand your circle. The people around you should not only be a place for the tea, such as it is, right? Because that's always a good thing. In our circle, we can talk about whatever we need to talk about. But that's not why they should all just be there. It's important that your circle is a place where you're pushed to grow, where you can be checked, right? And they can say, girl, that is not right. You need to go back and fix that. Or what you said was kind of out of line, and I understand why that person was offended. They have to be able to speak truthfully to you. If you can't have friends around you who can be honest with you when you're right and when you're wrong, you will never grow. Your circle is never going to be as effective and as helpful and as productive for you as it could be. They should push you to grow and be more than what you are today. They also should pull you. They should pull you out of your comfort zone. They should be like, listen, you can't be here next year. This is what I did. Follow me. They should be able to help you be better, to do better. There should be expertise in your circle, and not necessarily professionally, but maybe from a mom's perspective, they might parent in a way that you admire, or their relationship might be something that you admire and that you can model what you have after in some ways, right? They should be able to lead you. That's what I mean by pull you. They should be able to lead you. They should also be able to support you and share your strength. I've said in previous episodes that we're stronger together, and we can do more when we collaborate. I can get very far as an independent person, but I can get even farther if I have somebody collaborating with me and picking up the pieces that I might miss. I can't do it all. Strong women, as much as everybody thinks we can't do it all. And so your circle should be there to help you accomplish the things that you need to have accomplished, and vice versa. Again, everybody in this circle is adding value to each other. That's what makes it a circle. It makes it reciprocal. It makes it continuous. It makes it never ending and always ongoing. That I don't have to be strong all the time because I have a place to go where I can just be, I can be weak. I can be frail. I can be insecure and unjudged, right? That is the importance of having a circle. Now, I want to make a distinction between cliques and circles, right? Because sometimes circles can become really cliquey. And this is not that. There's nothing really productive about a clique. It is, it looks down on people who are not a part of it. It is not collaborative in nature. It is inherently, ultimately destructive from a communal standpoint, because it makes people think that I'm not good enough if I don't fit their model. And that's not really what a circle is. A circle, when you're building your circle, you're not looking at it from a perspective of who do I not want around me? It's who do I need? These people feed my soul. I'm able to speak into their life and they're able to speak into my life. We connect on a level that goes beyond bags and shoes and shopping and men and wine, although those things may be included in your circle. It's more than that. It is, girl, I want to see you win. Right? I want to see you win. And not only do I want to see you win, I will do what it takes to make sure you do. That is a circle, not a clique. So make sure that as you're creating your circle and as you're evaluating what you have in your life, look at it from that standpoint as well. You can have different circles. Your professional circle. You may have a business circle or an entrepreneurial network. You may have your good girlfriends. You may have a group of mixed gender friends, right? Men, women, and everybody who classifies themselves anywhere on the spectrum, right? Anywhere in that gamut of gender. It doesn't mean that when I say you have a circle, that there's just one and it has to be all encompassing. I have circles that some of them are flexible enough to handle professional challenges and the, hey girl, oh my goodness, did you see that? Right? But you have to have people around you that fit what it is you're trying to accomplish. Who should your circle include? Who should be included in your circle? Yes, we've got longtime friends. We've got new people that we meet at work. You've got people that you meet in church or wherever you happen to meet them, right? But there are some key people that you need in your circle. That includes therapists, coaches, mentors. Those are important parts. They should be in there somewhere. A coach is your accountability partner. You can have lots of different kinds of coaches, business coaches, author coaches, life coaches. There are all kinds of coaches. And what they do is what every coach does. They help you set a strategy. They show you how that strategy can benefit your life. They help you set goals. And then they cheer you on as you reach those goals. They help you to stay on track. They help you correct course when you've gotten off track. But these are the people who have expertise to give you good guidance and good advice, but who want you to learn how to do it yourself and who want to see you grow and develop personally. So you need a coach somewhere in at least one of those circles. And your therapist, right? We all need a therapist. If you don't have a therapist, get one. There's no shame in having a therapist. You need one, especially if you are one of those people who feels like they don't have a safe place to fall apart. Your therapist is the safe place to fall apart. And it's not always that you'll find the right therapist the first time. Finding a therapist for some of us is a journey because we don't mess with everybody. I don't open up to everybody. I'm not just telling anybody my business. And I'm sure not going to get in and cry and tell people I'm insecure and I don't know what I'm going to do and how it's going to get done. I'm not going to show that side of me to just anyone. Finding a therapist can be a journey. Don't be discouraged if you had a therapist before and you just didn't hit it off with that therapist and you didn't find that therapist was helpful. Talk to your friends, look around, find the person that will be helpful for you. But you need a therapist. It's important, I think I was saying earlier, for you to find that person, especially if you don't feel like you have it in your life. You don't have a spouse to turn to. You don't have family or friends that you really feel like you can just be your discombobulated, broken, shattered self, right? Whoever that is behind the mask. If you don't feel like you have that in your life, your therapist is that person. And it took me a while to be able to appreciate the journey of therapy. It is a journey. It's a relationship, but it's necessary. And then finally, you need a mentor. You need somebody you look up to. If you're the smartest one in every circle you're in, you are in trouble. If everybody comes to you in every circle, you are in trouble. It is vitally important that you get into circles where you feel like you're in over your head. Everybody else is way ahead of you. Why? Because it makes you level up. It makes you pull forward. And those people who know in that circle, who know that you're not quite where they are, you know you're in a good circle when nobody makes you feel that way. That they make you feel just as included. They make you feel just as loved and important as the most successful, even if you're just starting out. And they're willing to share their knowledge. They're willing to share your expertise. A few years ago, I connected to a group of people who have served in that capacity for me. And I don't even know that they know it, but they have changed the way that I think, especially because they all in their respective professions are ballers, like heavy hitters, but they've never withheld their expertise. They've always been willing to share from chief to chief and from chief to entry level, from chief to unemployed. Here's how I can help you. That is a heck of a circle. Everybody should have that kind of a circle. So make sure you have mentors, even if they don't know they're your mentor. Let them lead you. Watch how they succeed, how they fail, so that you can avoid the pitfalls that they either avoided or that they navigated themselves out of. Mentorship is vitally important. So I want you to take some time to look around at your circle. I want you to do some self-evaluating, and I want you to think about who you need. Who do you have? First of all, let's take a second to appreciate who you have. Right? I have to do that myself because I tend to be one of those people that focuses on what I don't have rather than being grateful for what I do. So I have to stop and say, nope, we have to be thankful for who we have. Who is it that you have in your circle and in your life around you that is already pushing you, pulling you, is supporting you. But who's missing? Do you need a mentor? Do you need a coach? Do you need a safe place? Do you need a secret keeper? Sometimes, do you need somebody that you can just be your silliest self with? You have to be serious in every area of your life. Some of us just need to be able to let our hair down and just open our mouths up and laugh. You need that. That part of your circle is important too. So who's missing? And how do you go about adding new people into your life? Some things you have to put yourself out there for. And I know that's super scary because I'm not one of those people either, right? It's difficult for me to bring in people because it's hard to trust, and it's hard to put yourself out there because you're scared of being rejected, right? But sometimes you do have to say, I really just love your company. Let's have coffee. Or I think you're just so dope. You may not even realize it, but you're a mentor of mine. Build those relationships. Don't be afraid to build relationships because, again, we are stronger together. So we've got to learn to step out of our comfort zone and expand our circles when we need to. We need to be able to look at ourselves and say, this is the kind of support I need. This is the kind of person that I need. And to go about finding that person, or if you know who you want that person to be, to start fostering that relationship, start cultivating that relationship and turning it into a friendship. It is possible as a grown-up to make new friends, to bring acquaintances and associates into friendships if you so desire. Your strength lies not in your ability to do it all alone. Your strength lies in your ability to create teams, to create support systems, and to ask for help, to receive help. That's where your strength is. So that's all I have for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to join my e-village by going to thedrrhonda.com and signing up for my mailing list. You're going to get some dope discounts. You're going to get access to stuff before the rest of the world gets access to it. And we'll have an opportunity to communicate. I'd love to hear your feedback about this podcast. What do you think? Is it helping you? Is it giving you some insight into yourself? Is it transforming the way that you see yourself or the way that you might be thinking? I'd love to hear from you. You can go to my website and send me a message or send me an email and let me know what you're thinking about Unperturbed. Subscribe to this podcast if you haven't already. I would love to have your followership. I'm going to do my best to share with you what is shared with me. So until next time, it's your girl, Dr. Rhonda, and I hope you're well. So I want to take a quick second to thank our first sponsor, Poddex, at poddex.com. They are the best all-in-one podcast idea generation tool. You get everything from episode ideas to interesting conversation starters for interviews, engaging discussions for your live streams, and even social media content ideas. With this tool, you don't have to spend weeks trying to come up with content for an episode or unique questions for your guests. Just shuffle the cards, pick one at random, hit the record button, and get started. Now you can make better content, have more fun while you're at it, and get your viral moment, all with Poddex. Head over to poddex.com and use my code C4C.